So that's the first 6 cows let off now. So we're letting out the cows there for the first time this morning. It's the 7th of February. So it's the day new speed limits come in. So we're letting cows off there now. So we've been dry here for the last few days. And I was waiting for the first cow to calve before I let them out. So we're running out for a few hours during the day. We're letting out the milker, so they're not all going out, so there won't be that much across the field. We've had 2 heifers calve so far. So 2 Frisian heifers there. So this one came out of that heifer that was calving the other night that I got the video of when we were milking. And this one here, she came about 3 weeks early. I thought she's due. She's a bit smaller. That's a good size calf though. So she's out of. Do you remember the dense bull we had, the red lad that we reared up ourselves? That we ran with the heifers to mop up anyone that I didn't AI. So, and the other one's out of sex semen. So the next, I think 7 or 8 of them are all should be sex semen, and then there's a few Herefords coming in. So we should end up with about 10 heifers hopefully for the spring, and then we'll probably end up with maybe more since then. So I'll be happy with 10 heifers for the spring, and I've got 5 of them for the winters. That'll be 15 then to run for the summer. 5 calves there for the winter. So these calves in October, November time. These will be for our autumn calvers in 2 years time. So there's 5 of them there now. So that's 4 we calves, and then that's one that was imported in. That's Trooper. So they'll be all in horn now. We didn't get the horn Trooper because she was a bit too big once she came here. Trooper there, she's a good bit older than the rest of them, so she's only getting fed milk in the morning. Slowly weaning them off. The rest of these get milk now from they get milk for all of February, then half of March, and then we'll wean them off. They're getting about 4 litres in the evening, and then in the morning they're getting about 6 or 7 litres. Because we're milking some cows once a day, just trying to fatten them up, that and calf for the factory.
Gonna take it down to the river, gonna wash you away. Gonna take it down to the river, gonna wash you away. Gonna take it down to the river, gonna wash you away. Gonna take it, gonna take it. There's a shadow on the skyline and it's rolling our way. It's blocking out the sunlight, been a long time coming. You're either gonna bend or you're gonna break. You're either gonna give or you're gonna take. Gonna take it down to the river, gonna wash you away. Gonna take it down to the river, gonna wash you away. Gonna take it down to the river, gonna wash you away. Gonna take it, gonna take it. The wind is howling, blue lights and rain. Cold and forgotten, the sinners are blamed. Where is the sign to show us the way? What is the cost that we'll have to pay? Give me shelter from the storm. Give me care when I get warm. Look around and feel the flame, fighting for some change. When it rains, it hurricanes.
Over in the field here now, so I don't know how well you can hear me with the wind. Cows are out here now, so it's lovely to look at them. So I don't know what's wrong with them. They all came back to the yard. Must be looking for the rest of them, so I have to push them all back. But the ground is fairly hard. We'll have to see now. They'll be out now for say 1 o'clock or so. So they'll come and I'll open the gap and they can come home now whenever they want. There's plenty of grass here now for this amount. So it's lovely to see them out grazing. It looks like winter's getting by winter hopefully. We're hoping to get these grazed off and get a load of lime on across these 3 paddocks. And once we get these fields in, be up to size ground, we'll get them grazed and then get them shut off for spring and all, for size cut, so it's good. So I'm hoping now to get fertiliser out now. Once the weather kind of picks up, gets a bit warmer within the next week or two. We'll get out some kind of urea, we'll have to see, just get kind of grass growing. So happy now the cows are out. They're out nearly 4 weeks. I may look back, I think they're nearly out. They're definitely out 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks earlier than last year. That's the one that had the white calf there. She's a lovely heifer. So this will be our second day milking, and she hasn't kicked or anything yet, so thankfully. Slowly back on her there now. So she gave a good bit of milk there. So the first day we milked her, she gave enough for the calf, which was 3 litres. We gave to the calf first, and then she filled 3 2-litre cartons. We always freeze the colostrum, have it for the next calf. It's handy. If a cow calves in the middle of the night, you don't want to start up milking pal or whatever, you can just have a bit of colostrum there to thaw. She was talking about that. Has anyone got any recommendations how to thaw the colostrum? So we use the 2-litre milk cartons, and I find that you could be an hour and a half trying to get them to thaw out. So what I usually do is I fill a bucket with boiling hot water, fairly hot water, and I just leave it in it. I know the cow's going to start calving, I'll leave them in it for an hour and a half, but even after sometimes in the middle of it will still be rock hard. So if you have any recommendations how to thaw out the milk, or better containers to use to hold the milk. We put the wire here, just usually put down 2 bars either side, just so you can take them up then if you wanted to. But I was finding you had to take them up then, and then you might drive over it and you wouldn't find where the bar went down again. So we made this there this Christmas to hold a Christmas tree. That's off the old wheel off the tipping trailer. There's a spring we had. Well, I just took a stake in there now and I cut the top of the stake off. And she's a right job for holding the fence up, because I moved the whole thing. I just want to put it off them, a few studs, just in case you drive over and we don't want to burst the tyre. But I was wondering what I was going to do with this, because for holding the Christmas tree we had outside, and it does that job fairly well. So the rest of the cows are all inside still, they haven't calved yet. So they're just getting silage and a few minerals. So there's a few there now due to calve by the end of the week or next week. But there's still 4 heifers to calve, and then the rest are all cows. So there's a lady, say she's going to calve it by next week. There's a whitehead. Probably sell her on once she calves. Let's see how she gets on the milking. A few other ones there. So they're in the cubicles there, so they'll be fine. I'm giving a bit of straw there because that cow there, she likes lying in the straw, so I'm lying off there now. So I'm going to give them their own time to come over, so I'll come over in an hour or so if Devin came back. I'll bring the dog with me. He'll get over pretty quick. So it's 4 o'clock there now, so just an hour gone since I opened the gap and the cows have come home there now. So they pondered home there on their own time. So I'm almost over in the field, and I'm going to move the wire for the next grazing tomorrow. So they're only out during the day. I'm over here now and there isn't too much damage done, just a little bit of surface damage, but none really for the time of year. So happy enough with that, like patches here and there. The gap is a little bit mucky, but that's because water lies there because the roadway's higher than the field. So I'm happy enough with that. The grass down not too bad. I probably could have given them a little bit less, but I wanted to make sure I had to give them enough space so they weren't piled in together, trampling for the first day. Also, I didn't know how long they'd be out in the grass field for. I didn't know if they might come in earlier or not, so kind of grass going into. That's the residue that's left. So I'll only give them half what I give them there. I'm happy enough with that. I'm pretty cold here now. The wire moved there now, so once this field is grazed, I'm going to get on with some dung. Give it a good covering, and we'll get on with some lime as well. Get this field right. So I might get some soil samples done fairly soon, just to know how the P's and K's are and the pH are before I go start spreading the lime. For the first week of February, the ground is fairly hard. Hopefully this weather now will last a good while. Towards last year, I must say, conditions are way better. I think that's not too bad there at all. A few more cows calved since we let them out first, so they're being on with the cows there now, so there's a few more cows grazing away there now. So it's nice and handy, there's less cows inside. So we're calving away there. There was the last 2 that calved yesterday. 2 cows calved yesterday. So 2 calves in there. They're run nice, you know. They're all dairy heifers, they're all Friesians, because the sex straws were all put first. I wanted to have all my heifers in one big bunch so they can go out the grass then fairly quick in April or May. Definitely should end up with 13 heifers, and then most rest of them are all Herefords or Anguses, depending if they're heifer or cow. So thankfully now this year the calf prices looking fairly well, so we might actually get some money for the calves, especially since they'd be Herefords and Anguses. So of them in there now, I'm going to go over now and get the next paddock ready from tomorrow. So they're changing paddock, so that'll be the first paddock grazed. Boris, yeah, myself are both going over now to go move wires for the cows tomorrow. So I have a bucket with me because I want to clean out the trucks So I always clean them out before they go into them, because you might have badgers or you wouldn't know what could be, what diseases or anything could be in the truck. So I'll give them a clean out and give them a quick brush. This is the first paddock the cows have grazed. So as you can see there, not too bad of a graze out, just a little bit of grass left on it, but nothing major. So there's a little bit of a few hoof marks in it, but it's not too bad. As you can see there, there's not much damage done there at all, in fairness. That paddock grazed there now, so I was planning on getting some fertiliser out on the farm fairly soon, but temperatures are really too low, so I'm going to wait till they warm up a bit. This used to be a horse racing track or something, like many years ago, and this is a bit that's left of it there. It used to be a full circle around the whole farm, so I'll probably get a big video eventually with the history of the farm and have all the maps and all of the ring around the whole farm, well, our part of the farm and then the neighbour's farm as well. So we use this field here at the moment. The cows walk always over there behind that ditch. At the moment the cows walk this field to get to our side of the field around the back. So they only graze that maybe two times a year, 3 times a year. Once at the start of the year and then twice at the end of the year after third cut. So eventually I want to get a roadway somewhere on top of that field or along this field to that field. This way I can get to with tractors and cows without poached up to the rest of the field. Because that is the best field to grow grass, and of course it's the furthest field from the yard. But anyway, so the next video that'll be out in a few days is a new purchase we've after making. So that'll be out in the next video. So I'm going to leave that video here. Thanks for watching the video and good luck.
Cold and forgotten, the sinners of blame.